Indoor cycling, Zwift, racing, parenting. We cover those and all of our hopes and dreams in between. Welcome to the Talk Dirty to Me podcast, an entertaining look into the lives of everyday people trying to achieve virtual cycling glory from our basements and garages from around the world. This podcast is rooted in Zwift and has evolved into found friendships, fitness, health, and a little sprinkle of humor. This may be one of the only podcasts where a little heavy breathing shouldn't scare you away, because we're riding our bikes while we're recording it.
But
I know.
doesn't want to wake the wife. Hey, guys.
Oh, nice.
Welcome to the podcast.
Good morning.
Where we
Morning.
sometimes talk about meaningful things. Most of the time talk about coffee hoppers for 10 minutes. That was before we hit the recording button.
Yes.
But we have Kelso today,
Yay.
our favorite friend, who his exploits with edible liquids are of infamy, both of the dairy variety and of the bodily fluid, as we'll reference, I'm sure, multiple times.
Cheers.
Just water in there? Just water? Cheers.
Yeah, just water.
First time listeners should go back to episode, what is it,
One.
1, 2?
I think it was one. That is, I think, still to this date, one of the highest viewed. Obviously, you got to watch episode 1 if you get into it, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
anyway,
I think the fact that episode 1 is still one of our highest viewed, other than Joy's inflation of her own episode, means a lot of people did not enjoy, or maybe thought Talk Dirty to Me was a different podcast.
they gave it the full shot, but it wasn't the shot they were expecting.
Yeah,
Correct.
and we did talk dirty to them that first time.
That's true.
We gave them a shot across the bow. They were expecting a shot across the face. Is that too plain English? I can break it down further.
No,
No, please don't.
this is almost a family podcast.
Speaking of family podcasts, I mean, Sully's supposed to be here at some point. It's like a
That's what he
full band reunion.
Alas.
You did say that he had baseball tryouts.
So if
Not
you're
for him.
listening at home and you suddenly hear Sully's voice, just know he snuck in. I'll try not to call him out in front of everybody. It might scare him away. It's like a groundhog. So, Kelso, what you been up to, buddy?
I was just working, experimenting with chocolate milk.
Right.
But yeah,
That's a
life,
recovery drink, right?
life with 3 kids, drastically different than 2. So that's been an adjustment. My youngest
How old's
is
your
1.
youngest now?
I was just going to ask that question.
She just turned 1,
Yeah.
which has always been the time where we're like, okay, yeah, we're getting things. Life is,
Right. Routine is
together.
somewhat peeking its head around the corner, yeah.
yeah. And the last 2 times that happened, obviously we got pregnant immediately. So this is I guess the first time in about 5 years that we're looking at, getting up early, getting organized, routine, all that stuff, and not going to go right back into the next. Well, hopefully not. I got a vasectomy.
Oh, I was going to say, yeah, not to overshare, but you took care of that, right?
Right. Well,
Yeah.
Well, that's why. Hopefully not.
I didn't get my sperm count tested afterwards, so I don't know.
Still
Still haven't done it, Greg? Well, I think you're probably safe.
So the odds are with me at this point.
Yeah, you're probably good. So, did you hear that? All you listeners out there, Drew and I are the only ones who are still vital.
Let's go.
Not for long. It's coming, Drew.
Oh, for you.
Drew's young.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm talking about for me.
Not me.
For me, it's coming. I got to wait till after March. That's that race, you know?
Follow the well.
I was going to say, like, does your health savings account kick over in March or something?
No. I'm paying cash doing that shit under the table.
I was
Literally, it's going to be under a
appreciative
table.
Excellent.
I was appreciative of the Greg Banker approach. Wait for March Madness.
Yes.
Plenty of television to watch that time of year.
Yes.
What's this March Madness you're
What
talking
is
about?
that?
I don't understand.
What sport do they play again?
It's one of the major sport ball events each year, Todd.
Sport ball.
I have heard of it. People make charts and graphs of sorts.
Huh?
Yeah. They look like a tournament bracket almost.
It's like an anti-tree.
Yeah. It gets smaller as it gets bigger. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That's how I ended up with my dirt Yeti.
It's true.
Was that hand delivered by Sterney?
It was not, no, unfortunately. It was mailed with a nice love note and some stickers.
A love note and some stickers, man.
Yep.
Wish I had a friend like that.
I'm pretty sure that the love note was like, Drew, congrats, Sterney.
Hey, speaking of love notes, did you guys get my Christmas card, my New Year's card?
I
We
did.
did.
Thank
We
you.
did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Just making sure it got
Very
delivered.
good. Yep.
Yes.
Kelso, you got one coming too, buddy, if you haven't seen it.
Right. I'll keep an eye out.
Just making
It
sure.
is funny that because of watching these episodes, the two people that Olivia asks the most about are Dodd and Greg.
We
Did you see Mike Dodd? What about Greg?
have you seen them today,
Yes, I
Daddy?
did. Yep.
Regular FaceTime in Drew's house.
Dada,
right.
Dada, how did your bike ride go? Oh, it was good. Thanks. Did you see Mike Dodd?
Did you
What
guys
about
shout
Greg?
out Grandma? Did you
Did you
shout
see
out Grandma?
Yeah.
Shout out Olivia's grandma. Woohoo!
We love our listener.
Right.
So, I got to know. Also, are you back riding the morning train? Are we going to keep you on the morning train this time?
You know, I don't know. My wife's been getting up at 4:30 Central to do yoga, hot yoga, at a studio at 5 a.m. And so,
That's commitment.
yeah, she's
I mean, not only is she getting up at 4:30, but she's getting up at 4:30 like sweat her nuts off. You know,
exactly, yeah.
not implying your wife has nuts. That's
She-
not
just-
so. Yeah,
Just one, but it's fine.
Here's the
she's at uni.
So
So
if she continues to do that, this morning she's in bed, so hopefully I don't wake her up. But it may just be a day off, or it may be January 11th, and we'll try again in 2024.
Is that the statistic? It's like by January 10th, everybody's like, nah.
I think, what is it? There's actually a statistic, but January
Mid-February, the
somewhere around
latest
there.
usually.
So
is
that's the best
most
time to buy a
depressing-
treadmill.
The most depressing time of the year, day of the year. And statistically, not to bring the conversation down, it's when the most suicides occur. Because,
oh my gosh.
What day is
because
this?
the
January what?
like 25th or somewhere around there.
Okay.
Because it's the day that like Christmas credit card bills are due. You realize that your resolutions haven't been upheld. It's dark
So-
outside.
Everybody that hears that, if it's January 25th when you're listening to this,
Yeah.
say a kind word to somebody.
Yeah.
You never know.
Reach out over Discord to anyone.
To
Yeah.
anyone. Hey guys,
Give them
I got
a
you.
poke. You know, like the
You
old Facebook.
have value. Yeah, can you still poke on Facebook? Is that a thing?
I don't think they allow it just because of the implication.
I think, what do they call it
Yeah.
now? Like a nudge, maybe, or something? Nudge somebody.
Is that
I think
any
you can
better?
still peg on Facebook, but not poke.
Well,
Okay.
it's a whole other kind of party.
All right.
That's a reference to a Dan Meyer conversation that no one else has heard but me. So it's going to sound really weird now. I just realized.
All right.
Sorry, Dan. We'll keep our pegging conversations private from here on out.
Kelso, you've been on the Zone 6, though, right? You've been riding with the, well, I guess 5 a.m. Central Time crew?
I got on there a little bit, but so I am doing an Ironman May 21st in Tulsa. And
And that is some training plan they got you on.
yeah, I've stayed pretty committed to it for the most part. And because of the time it takes, I have to be really careful about doing other stuff. Like, for example, I love to go hiking. I got invited to go on a 3-day trek, through some mountains in Arkansas, not far from me. And my coach was like, I would advise against it. And I was like, well, you're probably right. So I've had to turn down some things in order to keep the Zone 2
Yep.
volume. It's weird though. I can go 5 hours Zone 2 now, but I can't hardly do a sprint on the bike or I feel like I'm going to die.
Yep.
So the TTT is
about
a real,
ridiculous.
it's a real strain for me if I tried to do that right now.
Yeah.
I think Truesdale managed to do both, which is awesome. I think that would be helpful. But
I remember when he was really getting into the volume initially of triathlon training. I think he took a break for a little bit.
yeah, a few months.
You're wrong.
Well, he was just kind of, his power was down a little bit.
Yeah, I remember that.
He kind of bounced back after a few months, but
Big time.
Yeah, after his body adapted to the volume of running he was doing,
Yeah.
he was able to kind of build back a little bit. And then he was back to the Leroy Jenkins we all know and love.
Correct.
Johnny Power Pedals.
Johnny Power Pedals. Yeah, I forgot that one. We were reminiscing about the days of Too Old. Too Old? Yeah. Just yesterday, day before, a little bit of both. And that climb that was that the I can't remember what week that was. That it was like we were just aiming for the national thing. Like
Yep.
Yeah, we were basically tuning.
and it was, hey, C's are all going to pull us to the climb. The
Yep.
B's are going to take off with Hannah. And Greg is like suffering, not talking. Truesdale's like, Greg, you okay? My response was, Greg's fine. Just keep going.
Yeah. We were in like minute 7 or 8 of that climb.
But
Yeah.
13
Which was
minute
Box
climb.
Hill. It's a Box Hill, right?
No, it was
Leith,
Leith, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, the
Oh,
big,
Leith.
Yeah, that was terrible.
big steep one with 10+% gradients.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe Kelso was one of the B's
he was.
at
He
that
was.
point, right?
It was.
oh yeah,
Yep.
It was
That was
just.
also the ride that Truesdale confessed his love for Hannah in a not so nice way.
Oh, yeah.
I hate you, Hannah.
Well, I love you.
I don't mean that, but right
Yeah.
now I hate you.
And her response was, I love you.
I love you. She was like 5 meters up on us the whole time.
Yep. Truesdale was trying to catch her, and then 5 more meters.
I think I've noticed a trend recently of recruitment of very strong women
Yeah,
Yeah.
to carry our teams
it worked.
uphill anyway.
Yep.
Teams carry themselves on the flats, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It works. That's for sure.
trying to recruit my dad into dirt soon.
Oh boy.
He's lost like 30 pounds and just his first 2 Zwift races.
Nice.
Nice.
That's awesome.
So he sent me a message last night, saying some of his statistics. And at first he was like heart rate average was like 170, and I was like, wait, he's over 60 years old. I was like, wait, are you still alive? Like, he's like, oh wait, update. Heart rate was like 148 or something.
Okay.
That's still a hard effort, but
Yeah,
making
close.
sure you weren't max.
I'm dying at 170.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And his max heart rate's probably less than that.
Yeah.
But it's impressive to be. I mean, he's a good example for me. That's why I want to be exercising in my 60s. He's going to do the half
yeah.
Ironman in Tulsa, I think.
Oh, boy.
He's doing it with you.
I'm going to do the full, and he's doing the half, I think.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Man. Good for him.
Is he still teaching?
No, he's retired now, but he does
Okay.
all kinds of miscellaneous things.
No, that's awesome. I dream of the day, not really, but, retire, Swift in the middle of the day, go on my bike outside in the middle of the day.
Greg, how many word games do you think you're going to play when you're retired?
Oh,
All word
that's,
games, right?
that's like an hour of breakfast.
It's like Wordle, Schmurtle, Turtle,
Yeah.
all of it.
Turtle, Mindscapes, or whatever that ad I
Landmine,
always get.
Minesweeper.
Minesweeper, there you go.
That's the one I'm thinking of.
Not even word related. That's fine.
Still,
My dad has always read a stack of books each week, even when he was working.
Nice.
So now he's still doing that, but also published a couple books since he's been retired.
published.
Wow.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Dad a writer?
Yeah, he's just got a variety of different books available on Amazon. But one of them's
He's
just
a-
like a joke book. One of them's I think there's a children's book or two.
Wow.
He was a band director, so he's just got, text on
Right.
a lot. I think he has a band textbook too, which is like the only band textbook ever written.
It's a Suzavone instruction book.
Yeah, something like that. But
That's awesome.
he wrote for the Instrumentalist, which is a music magazine for a long, long time.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
He's pretty talented all over the place.
I would love to be a man of mediocre talents. That's me.
That's really cool. How did you
awesome.
how'd you rope him into a half Ironman?
Well, he's the one who introduced me to
No way.
running, early on.
By
We used to
chasing
do-
you with a belt.
Exactly.
That's how I got introduced to running.
He used to take me to do 5Ks when I was real young. So I got to be that kid that just does like a 500-yard sprint at the beginning. And it feels like they're going to die and just walk runs until the finish. But he introduced me to some of endurance sports early on. And so now I'm kind of getting him back into. He's got osteoarthritis. And most people are like, I quit. I'm never running again. But he was like, well, I guess I just need to pick up swimming and biking and stuff.
Nice.
That's awesome, man. And then you landed on the Tulsa Ironman for yourself.
Close to home.
Yeah, I think Chattanooga.
Geography based or
Yeah, definitely. Chattanooga was a good option too, but the timing for Tulsa was a little better. So, and it's sooner, so I can get this over with earlier. But it'll be a
what
lot
was the
of fun.
motivation to go full Ironman this time around?
Just to get it over with.
Or...
Yeah, it's been on the bucket list, and if I didn't do it full now, I would have to do it later. So
That's good logic.
Can't have that.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I can do it less than 12 hours and feel good about it and never think about it ever again.
Scratch that itch and move on.
Yeah, but some people say that's not the way it works.
I mean, you've seen how many people do repeat Ironmans, right? You're going to turn into a Jeff
Yeah.
Hines.
What's he doing? 9 this year? Right?
I think he's going to limit himself to 5. I think is what he said.
Well, he said 5, and then he's like, but then I might pick up whatever. And then he lists like 6 more.
Spreadsheet is getting very crowded.
If I end up cramping and having to walk a lot or something, that might make me want to do another
Sway
one.
you.
But
Yeah.
Oh, that would make you want to do another one.
Yeah, that's opposite what I would expect.
Yeah. I'd be like, well, I did survive that one. That's good.
My body told me it was dying by trying to cramp up, but I think I can do it again. It's a
Let's see
little
if I
less
can do it
water.
again better.
Yeah.
that's what happens.
God bless, man. Good for you.
That's the mindset of an endurance athlete, right?
Yes.
Well, this time didn't kill me. I bet I could go faster.
I'm sure I can do better next time.
Yeah.
If I just cut about 20 pounds, pure water weight.
I had that same kind of conversation with my basketball team last week. We were doing conditioning at the beginning of practice. I was like, asked one of the kids, I was like, does it hurt yet? He goes, no. I said, then you're not going fast enough.
Are we going to see you in the news, Drew?
I said,
I was going to
like,
say,
Dan-
wasn't there
Dan
a
posted that
high
article
school
yesterday. I was
coach
like,
that?
High school basketball coach kills students.
Yeah.
I had a
It
coach that
doesn't
used to
hurt
scare
enough.
me so bad. I had a coach that scared me so bad I'd just go until I threw up, and that's when he knew. Some of the kids that go till they had rhabdo.
There you go.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm not that dumb. I'm throwing up before that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
A conditioned vomit response before
Yeah.
rhabdo.
You had to condition it. It didn't happen for me.
Coaches make that like a marker of hard work. Oh, we're going to work out until
For the-
somebody pukes.
For the podcast, FCC, throwing up and eating disorders are not okay or funny. Rhabdo is definitely not funny.
I mean, when you're actually in the process of throwing up, sometimes it's funny. Yeah,
I mean, it depends on what caused you
the
to throw up.
context. That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Like anybody who's drunk and throwing up, as long as they are still,
Yeah.
somewhat coherent, not dead.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Great feeling, though.
That's all right.
I can think of a funny time I saw someone throw up. What's the street in New Orleans where?
Podcast FCC, don't listen to this.
Bourbon Street.
Bourbon, yeah, isn't it?
Oh yeah, bourbon.
Yep.
Where's Keith Miller when you need him?
No,
Sometimes
crickets,
New
crickets.
Orleans.
He's in his truck screaming, "New Orleans sucks."
Yeah. He's not
Yeah,
a New Orleans fella.
Bourbon Street. There's not like a whole lot of grass, to throw up on. So
No,
Yeah, it's just concrete.
you're supposed to throw up in the gutters.
Right. That's why it smells like that all year round.
So you're not supposed to splash the brick wall with vomit and the sidewalk and the road.
I mean,
When I
they
saw
can't
that, it was
stop
pretty
you.
funny.
Are you speaking from personal experience?
Wasn't me, but I was about 5 feet away.
Ugh.
Which is not far enough, apparently.
Yeah.
I know a guy who's got a video. He was dating this girl, and he was like super drunk. And he's puking, and she's like on the phone just talking to somebody. And she's like, yeah, the professor's just like, he doesn't know anything, and he's giving us all these stupid assignments. And she's just like patting his back, like having this conversation. And he pops up, he's like, oh man, I puked on my shoes. I just bought these shoes. But yeah,
That's okay, honey.
med school's hard.
That's awesome.
Med school's the worst.
Yeah, I'll agree.
Maybe residency's worse.
Guys, I don't know if you know this, but we're getting old.
What?
Yeah, Greg, I mean, you're the oldest person in the room right
Speak
now.
for yourself.
Uh-huh, yeah. This year marks
He's
20
the only person in
years
the room.
out of high school for me.
Damn.
Greg's already been there.
I passed that.
Yeah, I was
Makes
about to
sad.
04.
Is it
It
rainy?
makes 10 years since my intern year. That's scarier.
Oh.
This is my almost 15 years in to my career.
To your
Bar.
career, yeah.
Yeah. It's my
Yeah.
grown-up jobs.
Anniversary.
We're all young at heart, though. That's what's good, right?
Yeah, that's what counts.
I mean, shots across the face. If you can't talk about that, a little.
My grandmother
Dan
used to always
Meyer
have
episode.
the saying, my age is, what is it? Age is like a phone number. Mine's not listed.
I thought you were about to say your grandma had a saying about shots across the face. I was going to be very concerned.
We would never besmirch someone like that.
No,
Listen,
that's why I was very concerned.
had to start from somewhere. Our generation didn't create everything, right?
I will say as I get older, I keep, attitudes and routines, change the things that 18-year-old me would think, I'm never doing that.
Yeah.
And then here, 40-year-old me is like, well, yeah,
Actually, that
of course
sounds
we
pretty
need
nice.
to.
Can we have an
Refinance
example of
this and-
one?
Just
Just adult stuff?
I don't know. Mostly adult stuff. Yeah. Like, well, okay. Here, I think probably 20, maybe 22-year-old me, if you had said, hey, you're going to start waking up at like 4:30 or 5 to get up and exercise so that you can be ready for the day and get your family ready for the day and then get to bed at a sensible hour. And then at about 9 o'clock, you're going to start your own bedtime routine so you can calm down, get your brain ready to go, and then sleep peacefully for 7 hours on the average night. Like that version of me would be like, what? What did you
What are
do?
you talking about?
Why did you do this to yourself?
Yeah.
22-year-old Greg would shotgun a beer and chuck you the empty and be like, yeah, whatever, loser.
Correct. No, as he's shotgunning the beer, he's like ventriloquist talking while drinking. That's never happening. But anyway,
That's a talent I didn't know you had.
as all of this is transpiring, and things have changed, I would like to pat myself on the back that, terrible jokes and vile thoughts are still very much at home.
In your psyche.
I have not actually grown up or matured. My routines have changed. That's all.
Yeah.
65-year-old Greg will be the same, and thank you for exercising.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
I think 65 is like, I guess after seeing patients in the hospital for 5+ years now, I'd be interested to know what Dodd thinks, but to me, it's like 65 is a telling age. And so
That's a turning point.
It's actually young for someone in the hospital, but
Yeah.
when I see
I would
someone
agree.
that's 65 on my list, I'm kind of excited to take a look at them.
See how
They're
they do
like-
it.
There
Depending
are
on
two
how-
options, right? They're
Depending
either
on, yeah,
like they look younger than 65, they're just there because they had like some random thing happen, or they look 95 and they've
exactly.
been on death's door for the last 8 years. You
They
know?
either look 40 or 80.
Yeah.
And the decisions or the things that have happened to them up to that point, they kind of show at 65.
Yeah. Don't
it's
smoke,
like-
everybody.
Yeah, it's like some people are like, oh, wow, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. But you've lived a lot of those people are happy with the lives they've lived. But some people are 65 and you're like, oh, you got 30 years left.
Yeah. Man.
Remember you filming toward his Zwift?
Yes.
Yes.
Right now, you climbing?
I
Stupid course.
just hit the wall.
You're further up than I am.
Well, I was about 10 seconds off Coco before the wall. So
He's
I
going
hit the
fast.
wall.
I don't know
Oh,
why.
maybe I just did the wall. I don't know. Which one's the wall?
It's like
Keep one.
18%.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh no, it's coming up. I see it. There
You'll
it is.
know it.
I'm at like halfway, like 381, 382 position.
Yeah, I'm at 115. Well, wait, which group are you in?
What do you mean?
So
I signed up for B
And I'm doing C.
based on length.
Oh, I don't even know that I looked.
I think you're in A, aren't you, though?
Oh yeah, I think
They're
I'm
all,
in
they're all in tour, or they're all in Harrogate, right?
Yorkshire, yeah.
Yeah.
Yorkshire.
Dodd, do these still go on YouTube?
A. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dang
Oh
it.
yeah. Do you need to share something?
I need to strip down.
Do it.
Do it.
We're not gonna get flagged. Trust
Nah.
me. We've seen worse.
Well, now I just
mean,
drew
unless you-
attention to myself, so I'll wait.
Unless you strip down
No.
and then
Yeah.
take off your bibs, too, and turn around and face the camera.
All the female listeners out there, there's about to be a half naked. What? Nope. Sorry, full naked man.
All right, Drew's mom, sorry.
Yeah. Basically, Drew's mom and Joy.
Sorry, providing some music there.
Oh, wait, that's great. I didn't need to go all the way off, just unzip.
Just bare chested.
It's better.
Are you wearing
Very
shorts, not bibs, Kelso?
Correct.
Like for the listeners, no, don't take those off. Oh, you're going full. Okay, all right.
Yeah, no shorts, no bibs.
Just a sling. It's pink.
Got to toughen up for the Iron Man.
Yeah. Well, as we discussed, it's hard to fit that fecal management system in when you're wearing pants.
Exactly. I just put the pants over the saddle.
For sanitary purposes, right?
Exactly.
He just lines his saddle with denim.
keep the saddle
Never has to
clean.
wash it.
There's
Nice.
still a pad there.
Great pull.
Keith Miller just vomited in his mouth right now.
And swallowed it.
Well, that was implied, but hey, good practice for KY, huh? Sorry, that's a different tangent. Sorry, I was reading from the chat from our ride here.
Someone says, this jersey shows everyone's fat. I say, what?
Hey,
It's
what?
because of the grid.
Swift might flag you for that one, guy. Come on, you can't be fat shaming people on here.
You can. It won't last long.
Yeah.
I'm falling to the next group at 390 out
There
of
you go.
600. This feels like yesterday all over again. ZRL started back up. Greg had a little crossfire yesterday.
What's that?
We worked it out.
Oh, that. The drama of your frustration and Keith Miller's amplification of the same.
Keith Miller's resonating on my frequency.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Look, I'll say it publicly. Actually, I'll do it without Keith to harass me at every step.
You think that now? Just wait till he hears it.
Yeah, I know. It's going to at me like 6 times.
Yeah.
You know, you're right. We'll let sleeping dogs lie.
Right. I'll say it for you. The second fastest B team happens to be in B2.
Yeah, correct.
Facts.
And we've only got 4 teams. So,
Yeah.
And I guess I could have resurrected Shenanigans, but they've already been dropped. Like we were about to start a whole new team.
Right. I was going to say, I think they'd be in B2 too. Anyway.
Probably, or B3.
Right, they'd probably start in B2 because B1 is full to the gills.
Yep.
I mean, what is there even a B3? That's the problem. Is there a B3?
A B3 is B1.2.
See,
1.1.
There needs to be a B3. There needs to be 3 full B leagues.
Well, there is a B3.
Leagues.
Oh, there is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Graham Partain raced in it yesterday.
Okay. Let's talk about sandbagging then.
I said that to him yesterday. Graham, if you're listening, no hard feelings, buddy.
No. I mean,
But I said that to him yesterday. I was like, Graham, you raced B plus in DRS just the other day,
yes,
right?
Correct. That's what I was just going to say. He finished in at least the top 10. I think it was the top 5.
Yeah. I think he said you guys
DRS
held like
last week.
3.9 for your average for your TTT before a points race. Yeah.
Correct.
That tracks. It's B3 all over it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Graham. I'm not trying to sandbag you.
Anyway,
You do that, you're to yourself.
the positive thing of all this is that I think Dirty Secret should actually upgrade
Right. No,
or promote
B1
this year.
team.
Oh yeah, they'll be
So we're
they'll be
back to
B1 tomorrow. That too.
By season or round 4. How do they describe it?
Season 8.5, round 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Now, what is it now? So then
.net.org.
the playoffs go like cup, bowl,
biz.
plate. What is it? Something.
I think it's 2 teams, 1 cup. Yeah, that's how they fight it out.
I like that.
That's how all tournaments work, right?
Yes.
Narrows down to 2 teams, 1 cup.
Then they go by like region and then like super region
Wait, what?
for the playoffs.
Super region.
Yeah, in March it's going to be the plate, the cup, the bowl, and something else.
Oh my gosh.
I will never
Right.
understand why they continue to make it more difficult for themselves.
A bell, a helmet.
Ooh, the wall.
It's like, oh no, the first seasons, those don't work. Let's make rounds.
Yeah. Too many
Rounds.
people complained about a Saturday afternoon race.
Yeah, let's just put 2 on one day. Oh wait, that's a different series. Sorry.
Just got passed by Coco on the wall.
I don't know where this wall is you guys are talking about, but I feel like I'm not.
Right now.
I feel
Are
like
you
I'm
doing
going
the reverse?
I think I am. I
There
think I'm
you
going
go.
down the wall.
If at any
Right,
point
you're
the
doing
grade,
the figure 8. Yeah.
if the grade says 18 at any point, that's
Yeah, we're
it.
on figure 8 loop.
Yeah.
Oh, I chose wisely, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. Although it's a great place to catch up a group that you've been dropped from.
I just go to the next group that's back.
It's
It's an
interesting.
excuse to soft
You have-
pedal.
Pace Spots or Robo Pacers, which is somehow a better name in your
Again.
group, Dodd.
Yeah.
Are they B and C?
There's Coco and a bunch of D's.
Yeah, that's what I've got. And I was
Yeah.
like, okay,
There's so many D's in this ride, guys. Whew. So many D's. 1 C and a bunch of D's. That makes trouble, let me tell you.
Kelso, what are you riding?
Which bike?
no. What course?
Yeah, of course you
McCurry Islands. I'm just badge hunting still.
Nice.
are. Ooh, nice.
Listen, you're talking about the internal 18-year-old or internal 22-year-old.
Yeah.
I can't listen to the word badge without
Yeah.
thinking it starts with a V,
Yeah. I understand that. I mean, I get
which makes
past it.
hunting for them very interesting.
Yeah, correct. When it's typed out, it's fine.
Yeah.
But when I hear it, I'm like,
It must be the inner Spanish that I know. You know, the pronunciations.
Probably.
Yeah.
Be pequeño.
Yeah, we had
Better day.
Volleyball.
Volleyball.
yeah, I had a good joke, but it's a HIPAA violation, so never mind.
Isn't that, that's the worst,
You
right?
identify it.
Yeah, just say a person who is not named.
Their name was part of the joke.
Oh, yeah, you can't say that.
That's a problem.
But
Lawyer
anyway.
says, don't do it.
Stupid farmer sitting on his tractor waving at me.
All right, Drew's anti-farming. We got it.
Worst part of the hill, the wall.
Pro-GMO.
Get close to the top and you see the farmer sitting on his tractor waving to you.
He's waving his good arm because he ran over his other one.
We give character lines to every person, like every main person we see in the Innsbruck.
I do miss racing with you guys, but I don't think I'll be back until it's easy.
Spoiler, it never is.
Yeah. Doesn't get easy. You
Surely
don't get faster.
if I'm sandbagging bad enough, it won't be uncomfortable.
I mean, if you're racing D, yeah, you'll be fine.
Problem is it won't let me in D,
AutoCAD.
so I have to go C.
I think you could whip up in the C's too.
Yeah.
Come join the fun. Fremont just joined us.
Fremont's working on getting back to B though.
I did try a race for the
no.
first time.
Yeah.
I did try a race for the first time in like a year the other day. And so, of course, you know, the clock hits 0. And I'm like, oh, God, here we go. 400 watts for 2 minutes. And I'm like, I don't miss this nonsense. And then it finally settles down. I'm like, all right. I don't miss the Zwift starts. And then there's this little bump coming up and everyone surges again. And I'm just like, man, it's been too long.
Well, yeah, how else are they going to drop everybody?
Yeah. It's real life, too.
Sounds like you need some data day.
Listen, Drew is the largest proponent for Datter Day I've ever met.
Now I gotta wonder if like Drew made a loan to Datter Day with really high interest.
Yeah. But you notice he hasn't pimped out Datter Day so hard until he was a C and won it.
Yeah.
100%. All of a sudden I was like, wait a minute.
Actually, maybe that's the exchange.
I can be
He-
pretty good at this.
Dirt, or not Dirt. Swift was like, yeah, we'll keep you a C forever.
Promote this ride.
You gotta bump those numbers up.
Yeah.
You got to get 300 people every week to do data day.
What's the
We'll
thing
bust
on
out.
that? How many people have to sign up, Drew?
He's got to get
It
his
does
quota.
always warm my heart when I log in and I see like 120 people in C. I'm like, all right.
He's like, all right, I'm beating every one of you.
Let's go. It's so funny too. Like, the best part about it right now, it's not like I'm actually intentionally holding back. It's just like
No,
there
I
seems
get
to
it.
be like a ceiling at 3.19, 3.2.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, well, I tried. I mean, last week for the TTT, again, not an upgradable course. I ended up taking 1 minute pulls for 3 laps. So, like, you know,
You know, I haven't looked at my numbers recently, but I imagine I'm on my way to falling to C as well.
3.4.
Oh, am I? Damn.
If I can demote y'all to C, that'd be great.
Then we could all race together. I'm sorry, but Greg's not coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very close.
If anything, he'll move the other way. Yeah.
Yep.
No.
Yeah,
I'm at- No, I'm where you are, Drew. I don't
Yeah.
think
The
I'm not even
ceiling.
close to A. I'm at the top or at the upper end of B, but like I'm still not any fast or strong. And I don't know what I would have to do. I know what I would have to do, brother. I don't think I can get there for A.
Are you saying you have to become bulimic?
Probably.
What's that FCC message you sent out earlier?
Bulimia is not funny. Eating disorders are not funny. They're very serious. contact a professional.
We got 2 professionals in the room. Don't contact us.
Or I would have to do something like stop eating cheese and chocolate and like, come on.
Drinking
No,
beer.
Part of the reason I ride my bike
so you
so
can
that I
enjoy those things.
Enjoy chocolate
Guilt-free.
and cheese.
Yeah. Together? Chocolate and cheese?
No.
Fondues?
ween.
Separate?
No ween. No thanks. But like,
See,
I like
this
a
is
little
where
cheese and crackers.
This is where I have a conundrum. It's like Ritz crackers. Excellent
Sure.
with cheese, also good dipped in chocolate.
Yeah. Hey,
What
look,
do you do?
They're fine separate, or even in succession, but like not at the same time.
Well, okay, all right. What if it's a sharp white cheddar
Yo, keep
and
talking.
milk chocolate to offset the sharpness with a little sweet?
No, I still don't, because I want to enjoy like a good aged white cheddar. I want all of it. You know what I mean? I want that on the blandest cracker. Like, give me one
You
of those
just want white cheddar on a white cheddar.
British. I've done that.
Yeah, who has?
Give me one of those like British water crackers. That's basically
Air.
flour that has been pressed into a circle.
Those are called Jesus crisps.
Sure.
Yeah.
I want that with my white cheddar, and then I wouldn't mind something with a little flavor, graham cracker, Ritz, whatever, with chocolate, maybe Nutella. Like, that's
Nutella.
all right. Oh yeah,
Oh,
Hazelnut, huh? All
now
right.
you're talking my language.
that's a very dangerous food product to have in my house, and yet it finds itself in my house very often.
You heard it here, folks. Here first, folks. Greg can't control himself around the Nutella.
That's right.
It goes so well with everything.
I know who's getting a 5-pound jar of Nutella for his birthday.
No,
For your birthday.
sure.
Is that like Graham's
It's a
4-pound box of raisins?
gift.
It's a gift. Yeah. Welcome back to sea.
But
A
now,
lot more
see-
climbing
see,
than I
this has
signed
been
up for. I'm just going to say this.
Yeah, I was looking for an easy
Yorkshire.
ride.
Yeah, me too.
fun. You signed up for 2 laps, Greg. I'm not sure. That's 2 times up the wall. Up the.
I don't know how many laps I
Hot
signed
bank.
up for. Apparently it was too many.
I think you only do 1, right? But it's figure eight
Eh.
going around and then around.
I'm only
again.
doing one, but it's long and it's skinny. And mostly up.
About right.
When it's not up, it's down, though.
Better hope so.
Yeah.
Hits just keep coming, don't they?
He and him
That's what
up.
they say. That's what Ike Turner said, anyway.
Oh wow!
Too soon? Too soon?
Mega wow!
Oh no! I'm about to be beaten by Coco. What the hell? Coco
You
sprinting.
guys
me
have
to the
dogs?
line.
Oh,
Did growing
Random,
up.
random thought here.
yeah, it did growing up.
Got rid of both of them.
You did? Recently?
Yeah, I signed up for marriage counseling and got rid of 2 dogs.
Well, this took a dark turn.
I'm just
Going to
kidding.
comment on the fact that I had a dog here
I didn't shoot
trapped in
them.
my water lid. You didn't shoot him? Oh, God, thank God. I'm like, listen, you're from Arkansas. I'm from Missouri. I know how you get rid of dogs, all right?
They're with people who love on them and send me pics.
Are these
can sell
French
the-
bulldogs or?
Yeah, one of them's a French bulldog, one of them's a pit bull.
Oh,
So I still have
I feel bad for the pit bull.
I still go visit them, but the pit bull's
That's
with my
good.
brother-in-law, so I see him a lot.
Now, hot take: French bulldogs are probably the dumbest dog alive. Yeah,
Yeah,
they sink to the bottom of any body of water above their head.
Yeah,
yeah.
Is that accurate?
but
Not
they're so
smart.
darn cute.
If you're into that smash face type of thing.
Yeah, French bulldogs and what's the other one? Boston Terriers.
Yes, Boston Terriers.
My brother has a Boston Terrier. Very cute, incredibly dumb. It has lost multiple teeth from running into things.
Face first.
Correct.
I guess the dogs can't catch themselves with their paws, right? That's
Well, and
kinda-
then I was asking my brother about this, and he's like, well, turns out, because of genetic reasons, the teeth fall out really easily. I was like, that's even worse.
yeah, it's called
Why did
inbreeding.
we create this monster to exist?
my Frenchie tried
like-
to eat the tires off of the mailman's car.
I remember.
Oh yes, I remember
right.
that.
Didn't your dog got hit by the mailman?
Oh, yeah, he tore the
Isn't that
skin.
yours?
He tore all the. He had a degloving injury.
Oh,
So after thousands of dollars of vet bills, that's when we decided he needed to be with
Someone else.
someone else.
It's not you. It's
He was,
me.
it wasn't even about us. I think he was going to die if he stayed with us.
oh,
I was going to make the comment that French bulldogs are like the Charlie from Always Sunny of dogs. Their teeth just come out.
Yeah, teeth
Yeah.
come out, always huffing.
They eat cat food.
Actually, it's bad in terms of similarities.
Yeah.
not until you try it, right? I mean,
Cat food or huffing?
Not where I was going.
We'll have to clarify where exactly you were going.
Is it true that all pet food is edible to humans?
absolutely.
Got to be.
Edible, but not tasty.
Listen, if hot dogs are edible, so is animal food, right?
It's a lot cheaper too.
What are hot dogs?
Hey, Dodd, do you get news updates for the St. Louis's desperate attempts to have soccer?
No, not usually.
Okay. I was there over Thanksgiving and saw that, and I
Is that one of them
Just
sports
wondering.
things?
It's one of the ball games.
yeah,
This one I
It's
think
one of those-
involves kicking them.
one of the sports ball events.
Or
Kicking the
heading them.
balls.
I hear it's kind of popular in other countries, but not so much in this one.
Right. I think you watch it. It's called a game, right? A game?
Or match.
A match?
Match.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. You watch it for an hour. The score may be 0-0 at the end of it.
90 minutes.
Yeah.
Is that-
Oh, 90 minutes.
Yeah.
I must be
Exactly.
asleep for that last quarter.
Yeah. Overtime bumps it up to 2 hours.
Yep. Halftime.
You like that? I know that it's called a quarter, huh? Yeah. Huh, all right.
Soccer has
90 minutes.
halves.
Yeah, there's no
Just
quarters in
kidding.
international.
It's a joke, guys.
Are we
Lighten
gonna,
up.
are we gonna pretend?
so- serious.
Periods.
Are we gonna
No,
pretend like
they-
the Tour de France is more exciting?
To be fair, I don't watch that
everybody-
either. So
Everybody watches the Tour de France for the crashes. Come on.
remember we had Woody on. We were talking about like professional bike racing. And we're like, oh, get excited, pick a rider. I didn't do any of that. Sorry, Woody. He even messaged me and was like, "It's time to pick your rider." And I'm just like,
I
Armstrong.
will say our fantasy
Armstrong.
Tour de France little game that we play every summer does get pretty competitive for those who follow it for the full 3 weeks.
Coco is running me off the road right now.
Oh, Coco out sprinted me to the line.
She just pushed me off into the grass going up the wall.
how dare she?
Oh, you think the wall's tough
Nah.
now, huh?
Now she's
Try
running me
this.
over to the other side. Coco,
You know, I just realized if I'm doing a figure eight, that means I have to go up the wall at least once, right?
correct. It's the end.
No, is it? No,
Oh, yeah.
pretzel sends you on every road both directions. Figure eight is just an 8. So if
Oh.
you start here, you go one loop, come back through the bottom loop, and then you finish.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
The pretzel is the one where you do
Everything.
every road in every direction.
Tip of the
That's why
hat,
it was-
Drew.
That's why it was clever when they named New York's pretzel the Everything Bagel.
Because a bagel is a less dry pretzel, or
the New York kind of
Because
thing.
New York.
It's New York with the bagel. Even though we sell pretzels too from a shopping
Greg,
cart that people light on fire.
I have a question for you, Greg.
Yeah,
Did you watch last week's episode when you were absent?
I have not watched it yet.
Oh,
I tried so hard for alliteration for you.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
I mean,
Dan Meyer and Drew Mayer.
so many Mayer moments,
okay.
Mayerisms. It's just, I think it's right up your alley.
Would
Yes.
love to know where Greg's mind goes with that.
Yeah. Do you have anything prepared today?
Always.
I knew it. I knew it when I asked it. Man.
We return once again to successive sanitation, where
Hold on.
Recently-
For the editor, do you spell that S-U-C-K? Excessive? Successive?
I mean, you
Or
can.
excessive.
It's 2 C's, but
no, but it was emphasis on the suck.
sure.
That's what she said. Anyway, continue.
Successive sanitation. it flared up, once again in the chats as it does every week. How often people wash things. There was a reference earlier in this episode about that. And I think there's a misconception out there. And so, it's of a PSA style, this week at least. There's a misconception that you're supposed to wash denim frequently. Same with what I would call overclothes, like sweatshirts, or things that don't, touch the skin directly. If you're an animal and you're wearing pants with no underwear, or if you're wearing sweatshirts with no shirts, and you're getting sweaty or rooting around, go ahead, wash that mess. But, denim on the legs with underwear, you can go months.
Now,
For the birds.
Months?
do we have to quantify underwear?
Months.
So, boxer brief, boxer, thong.
As long as the bits are covered. If you've
The
got,
bits are covered.
if you've got the boxer brief situation where, for the men out there, your parts are like slipping down the leg of the boxer brief and maybe sweating out into the jeans.
This podcast just went age restricted.
Okay, just
Just now.
just this time.
That was too graphic of an image, Greg. I mean, whew. I'm gonna have to take a moment.
You
Or if
lost
you're wearing
me.
some kind of Bonica inspired, we'll say parts not covering underwear. Well, other people may call them novelty underwear. Wash your jeans.
With or without edibility.
Yeah, edibility is just another. It's another item that could or could not be on your novelty underwear. Another feature.
So,
But what
Okay.
I would say, if you're new to this, buy a pair of jeans and you're scared to wait a while, maybe wash them quarterly at first.
sure.
They're way up to every 6 months.
With the equinoxes, and the
Sure.
solstice.
Here's my
Absolutely.
caveat to this, right?
Okay, go
'Cause
ahead.
I'm on team wash more frequently.
Yeah. Okay.
Whoa, hold on. Can we diverge a minute and say the man who doesn't wash his chest strap or arm
Yes.
strap
Or yes.
washes his jeans?
Or wristband. Yeah. I
Gotcha.
still have. Well, that's not true because I wear my Apple Watch into the shower every once in a while.
And
I wash
it
it. make it
washes
clean.
somewhat.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, it has a silicone band. Keep going.
No,
This
it
one does
doesn't.
not. This is a cloth Velcro strap.
Oh, you wear a
Yeah.
fabric strap into the shower?
Yes.
Yeah, so do I. What's wrong? Hold on. We'll get there.
Gotta watch.
Then it's all
Onto the
damp
denim.
when you get out. God.
It's quick drying. It's Apple. They have this technology.
Can't try quick enough. Keep going.
Doesn't the outside environment also dictate partially how frequently you should wash? I mean, if I'm
Sure.
in construction
True.
and I wear jeans every day,
Yes.
I'm washing
Different
those
story.
jeans every day.
Good
Those are,
point.
those are work clothes.
Similarly,
Well, if you're in construction, your jeans are going to stand up in the corner when you take them off anyway.
Correct. Well, so I've got the jeans that can no longer make the daily cut for comfort wear are going to go into the work jeans pile. Work jeans, sure.
they get
See-
washed every day. What about
Not,
okay?
no,
'cause
not
then-
every time. Hold on, because they don't need to be presentable. I'm still going
So
to
now, interesting story.
Presentable.
A friend of mine found an article one time that says if you don't want to wash your jeans, you can stick them, get this now, in the freezer
Yeah.
and freeze them.
Yeah.
And it will effectively eliminate any germs, anything
Yeah, that's correct.
that
Except
washing
for-
would do.
Build a bacteria,
Unless,
except-
unless you're colonized by listeria. Right, Kelso?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I was just going to say, what resistant bacteria exists?
Yeah. Listeria. That's why pregnant people can't eat cold meats
Cold cuts. Yeah.
and
Yep.
soft cheeses.
No, it's killing my wife right now. I
Oh.
went and got Subway the other day. She was like, veggie delight.
Drew's like, I'll have a double meat cold cut combo, please.
Yeah.
Greg,
Can you add a little
Supreme.
brie on the side?
Yeah.
Greg, I just have a couple
All the brunch
questions
that
for
they
you
have
and
there.
your gene usage.
Yeah. Bring it, Kelso.
Do you, on the ones you rewear without washing on a regular basis, what kind of sniff do you give? What kind of courtesy sniff do they get each time they go back?
Or do you give it a sniff test, right?
No
I'm on
sniff.
Team Greg here, by the way.
No sniff.
No sniff?
No sniff.
See, I can't.
You always ask for permission, or for forgiveness, not permission. Think about that.
I know when their time has come.
I rewear clothes a lot, but they always get a good sniff.
I'm also going to guess
There's-
that Kelso has a bottle of Febreze nearby.
There's-
Yeah.
Oh man,
Febreze was like when you used to go out in college. You're like, oh, I got to get and do something next day. Like, nah, just Febreze it. We're good.
Sometimes I use cologne, a little stronger.
So I will go this far. I will say
okay, all right.
I am more likely to rewear jeans than I am to rewear a hoodie. Unless I'm lounging in the house with a hoodie and doing nothing else, I will likely wash the hoodie. If I go out with the hoodie and it's exposed to germs and bacteria,
A New York public school.
Yep, New York City public school, I will wash the hoodie. And I wear hoodies pretty much every day.
See, I
So
feel like
that's the other thing. The hoodie is like, that's business attire for you, Drew. You should wash that. I get it.
yeah.
Greg, what
Can you
about
explain that concept to my wife about hoodies being business attire? Because she complains about my amount of hoodies all the time.
what about cigar smoke and
Sounds
campfires?
like you and Greg's wife would get along well.
Okay, hey, this is a good one.
Campfire
back-
smell?
That campfire smell, and see, I like campfire smell, so I
was
don't
gonna
mind
say,
that.
I don't mind that.
But if I'm going to draw complaints, which I will,
Do you like peated whiskey too?
yeah, yes,
Ah,
No.
nice.
Nope.
or like, let's go back to 22-year-old Greg. In the days of you could smoke in a bar, if I was out at the bars and I come home and I smell like, I don't know, the inside of.
Like Philip Morris just ran a train on you.
Sure, that's gonna get a wash.
Okay, good. So there's some
There's some
Boundaries.
standards.
there's some
And
standards.
there are some, like, for example, I don't know why, but enchilada sauce, that's like automatically going in the wash.
If you eat it or if you get it on you.
Oh, if it's on me.
Oh, I thought you were like one of those extruders.
Oh,
You know,
no,
people
no.
that eat and then just smell like the food that they eat.
No,
last question, Greg. When you wash,
Sure, yeah.
dry cleaner,
No.
just at home.
Not for jeans, just at home.
Okay.
Do you like your
But why
jeans
would you-
pressed with a crease or?
No crease. No, dear God.
Why would you honor your
kidding.
jeans the way you do and not take it to the dry cleaner and put a crease in them?
Well, here's why. One, I don't want a crease in my jeans. But two, the dry cleaning
Ooh.
process introduces strange chemicals. That cannot be rinsed out with water.
What about eco-friendly dry cleaners? They have those.
Do you know what the eco-friendly dry cleaner does? They put it in their own washing machine, Drew.
Greg, if I've never told you this before, I'm going to say it now. You're one of my favorite people in the world because you are so passionate about such obscure things. And
Thank you.
it never amazes me more. And I love it. Never change.
Someone said that my problem is that once I have the idea, I will think around all the corners.
Yep, I was
So
going
I've
to say.
got an answer to all the dumb
That's the
things.
thing, is Greg knows where he stands. And there is
Can't
no
sway him
questioning
either.
where he stands.
Yeah.
No, there is no questioning.
No, I'm
like,
willing
no.
to consider alternate possibilities.
I will say
Unless
that's
they're-
probably why you and Sully get along so well. Because Sully is the exact same way.
That's
Sully
why
will
Sully and
make
I
it
get along.
appear.
That's why Sully and I get along until we disagree about something. And then it is very difficult.
Sully will make it appear that he has an open mind about an idea and something. Oh, tell me more about this. Why
me
do
more
you
about
feel
this.
this way?
See,
And then
that's just
slowly rip
he's
you
letting you
apart,
lay
you
your
know.
own trap, Drew.
Right. And he does it to me every goddamn time.
A wise man lets his opponent defeat himself.
And I'm just sitting there and I'm like, he did it again.
That's what is that? What's that martial art? Dang it!
Oh, where you just like redirect their energy?
Yeah.
Tai Chi?
No. Tai Chi's the yoga of this.
There's jujitsu that
No, it's not
You-
jujitsu.
basically take the strength
Kung
of your
fu,
opponent
kung
and
fu.
leverage it into your.
You blanked
Your
on Kung
defense.
Fu?
Yeah.
Keanu?
Thank
Do we
you.
need to go back to the White Room?
I think it's kung fu. Wasn't that?
Jeet Kune Do? Jeet Kune Do? Isn't that's Bruce Lee, right?
Yeah.
Rex Kwon Do. You want to stop getting picked on? Rex
I hit the
Kwon
wall.
Do.
I hit the wall.
Ah, see?
It's here.
There you go.
Yeah, screw that
So I wonder
farmer
what-
clapping on his tractor. Son of a bitch.
Yeah. Every TTT, I'm dying up that hill. And that guy wants to wave at me and clap for me. I don't need your applause.
But I like
Tell
it.
him.
You tell that NPC.
That's what kids in school call each other now. That's where we
NPCs?
hit in society. If you're like a
Wet blanket.
irrelevant person, like a dweeb or a geek, you're such an NPC.
It used to be beta, right?
It's not, yeah.
And then all the toxic masculinity talk started, and then it's like, oh, we can't call
be
people
toxic.
alphas and betas anymore.
Can't be toxic masculine.
I was in Bible class the other day, and we were talking about emotional maturity and immaturity, and I guess the older generation was sharing how they just, it wasn't okay to even have emotions or show them or anything like that. And most people were all, yeah, that resonates with me. And then one of the coaches who works with 18 to 20-year-old females spoke up, and he said, yeah, the younger generation's not quite that way. They're not afraid to. They're not afraid to talk about emotions. He's like, I think I'm going to quit my job tomorrow.
Truth.
Actually,
Wow.
I'm just kidding. But I think that's probably good.
Truth,
There's been quite a swing as far as people expressing how they feel, I guess.
Generation not afraid to express themselves.
I'm just excited that term NPC has made it into like
Vernacular.
modern hip vernacular.
Yep. Oh, you such an NPC.
Because Greg and I have been using NPC since the early days.
I know what that means for reals.
Yeah.
Because
I knew it before it was cool.
the best has been to see the
As he
kids
says in his
acting out
pressed
an
denim,
NPC.
Wolverine
Don't bust
boots,
my jeans.
mustache. I can
This
go
is-
on.
Kids will then act out their NPC, so they'll like pretend to run into a wall repeatedly or like. Flinch. I'm like, that's well done. I'll allow that.
Do they also speak like The Sims? You know?
That's
Yeah.
like a weird game.
Well, here we are at the hour mark.
Yeah.
I don't know if we actually talked about anything or if we were quiet at all, but hopefully somebody enjoyed it.
Kelso's back.
I enjoyed it.
Kelso's
Thanks, guys.
Came back.
That's the point of this. Kelso's back. We wanted to celebrate.
Back long enough to kick Miller away.
Yeah. This was actually a long con to keep Miller out of the guest host.
This is the point in the podcast where we have to drop a little nugget of something and then ask Keith about it after the release.
If he's seen it, you mean?
Right, if he's seen it. So like, doesn't he? He generally listens, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Hey,
Keith has strong opinions about laundering frequency, so we'll hear about it.
All right,
We'll
here
know
we
he
go.
made
Ready?
it to the end.
Here we go. We're going to go from, okay, we'll just go in order, however you want to claim it. When's the last time you washed your jeans you're currently wearing? Ready? November. Go.
Point of clarification: I have like 8 pair of jeans.
The most recent one
Which
you're wearing.
ones? Oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Unknown.
Question mark. Got it. Kelso?
No idea.
I only
like-
wear jeans to work, so last time I was in the yard less than a week ago, I washed them.
There we go.
There you go.
I will say,
I was on my
wore
hands and knees
jeans-
for part of that 2 side mud and dirt
Is this
literally
at
all
work or at home?
at home.
Okay.
Yeah, I had blood from work, but dirt from home.
Where's the tears come in? Oh, the sweat. The sweat was already there,
The
right?
tears are always there.
I will say, I did wear my jeans all weekend and then washed them on Sunday. All
Oh,
weekend meaning two
now
whole
you
days.
backtrack. You
2 whole
whole
days. Wore them
Like,
back.
you slept
back
in
to back
them. You showered
Wow.
in them. What are we talking about here?
Yeah, I only wore them out of the house.
It's a never nude situation.
Be honest.
That's a whole other conversation.
I rarely wear
That's a whole
why
other
it's
jeans.
filthy.
conversation about-
Yeah.
whole other conversation about like, do you wear your jeans around the house, or when you get home, do you change?
Yeah,
Whole other
always.
conversation. Yeah.
Oh, I'm always in soft clothes, but that's another topic, I think. My sleeveless hoodies, we'll talk about those next time.
That's the next week.
And
option.
I would say for anybody out there still wearing jeans, go get you a pair of Lululemon pants or Bird Dog pants or some Wrangler work pants. And you probably won't wear jeans.
I think Lee Dungaree's Commando is where the peak existence exists.
Ooh, Commando.
Yeah, you just get that
Is that
rub
it?
on the zipper.
Okay, so this is what I was just going to say. I almost exclusively own buttonfly jeans. Because then there's no risk of a zipper catching something by accident.
There's pinching.
Bakes and beans.
This
I'll leave you with that
conversation, yeah, I think that's a good ending thought. Button down or zipper? What are you?
Button fly
Leave it in
only.
the comments. Like and subscribe. Bye. See you guys next week. Natty Light, 24 pack,
Yeah.
and a shock collar. Me, 2 dudes. It was a rough night.